Hello, everyone. I thought I would just stop on to say hello. I know it's been a while. Life has been very busy, and yeah. Um, I wanted to see how everyone else has been doing and just kind of talk about some of the things that I have heard through friends. Now, I may have read a little bit about it too. I've been keeping up with Madonna a little. And I know that she's working with Stuart Price in the studio for a new album. So finally, we're going to get something, even though I don't know when we're supposed to get it. But that's exciting news. So yeah, it's been a little bit. It's what I say. It's been a minute since she's done something. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to see people pop up on here because I've been gone for such a long time. But I just wanted to do this live to update this. I could just do a little video and post it to YouTube, which, that's what I was thinking of doing. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep this. Oh, here's somebody. I've seen 2 comments. Hi, it's good to see you, and thank you for your comments. Life has just been, keeping me busy. I've gone through a lot, and it's just, some things have happened. But I finally felt good enough to come on live. I'd been battling some like cold flu stuff. I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself again. But it's good to see there's some of you are here and catching me here live. I thought I would just do this live and put it up, and then someone could watch it later. I don't know if I'm getting lazy, but yeah, maybe in the future I may do like a video, record it, pre-record it, put it up like I used to do a long time ago. But I just wanted to come on to say, yeah, I've heard the news that Madonna's in the studio with Stuart Price, the man behind Confessions on a Dance Floor. So that's exciting. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. My birds are still lively as ever. Julius is doing well over there, and I don't know if you can see him, he's over there. And then my little bird's over here. So yeah, they're lively and talkative as usual. So I hope everyone has been doing well since the last time I did a live, which I don't know if it was a year or 2 ago that I did a live. It's been a while. So, Rhiannon sent me Christmas presents as usual. I got a Madonna shirt that has a cassette tape on it, which she sent me this shirt as well, but you can't see it. I'll try to, there it is, see? It's Desperately Seeking Susan. So, yeah, she'd sent that to me. My memory's not very good of when she sent it to me, but could have been last year. I don't know if Christmas, birthday. My Madonna collection is the same as usual. No more, no less. The last thing I got, Rhiannon bought for me, and that was the Madonna Celebration. I don't know if it was called Celebration. It was like the digipack of her greatest hits, and it had her on the cover like from like her first album. That's that, and she sent me like a magazine that Madonna was on. Like some magazines that did like a tribute magazine, so I had got that, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I had moved and then came back here, so a lot of my stuff's still packed up in boxes, and I've been back home for a few months now, but Can't see, gotta have my reading glasses anymore. It's hard to see without those, but I was starting to wear those a long time ago anyway. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I made videos, so maybe a little awkward and shy, but my collection's pretty much the same. I had, Justin had sold off some of my vinyl records, so I don't have a lot. There were like a lot of like the remixes, copies of albums. So he took that into his own hands. He was the one that bought all those for me, so it was his decision to sell those. So I still have all of her full-length vinyl on, you know, like I said, vinyl. I still have all of her full-length albums on vinyl, and I think a few remixes and stuff like that. So the cabinet I used to have over this way, when we were moving, it broke. So it broke and fell apart. So I don't have it where I have the stuff behind me anymore. So thanks for the hearts. I see that. Thank you. If there were some other comments, I apologize if I missed them. I try to catch them as they come up, but sometimes I miss those. But yeah. Oh, I guess I shared this a long time ago. I think it's during the Madam X era. Rhiannon sent this to me. Do I have social medias? I think I only read part of that. Yeah, Rhiannon sent this to me, I think in 2019, either Christmas, birthday, or something. One of my favorite eras. So, I have Instagram, but it is not Madonna related, and I don't have anything related to just me yet, but I'm thinking of doing an Instagram account about myself and just putting it up there so people can follow me there and see what I'm up to. But yeah, I don't have any other like accounts anymore. I don't have any fan groups on Facebook anymore. I cut those off a long time ago. There was just there was so much drama, so much things going on at the time, and yeah, a lot has changed since then. So I'm not doing like groups like that anymore. But my Facebook account is just for my family and very close friends. So I'm not opening it to, you know, just everything. So I'm just keeping that personal. It's a personal account, but I want to create accounts, which I do have one here. I have here a community. I have a community tab here on YouTube, and I will post like little little pictures and stuff. I just did one today because I was, you know, I just all of a sudden just spontaneously said, well, why don't I just come on and say, you know, Merry belated Christmas and belated New Year to everyone. So that's on my community page. You were thinking of me yesterday. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Just haven't been up to much. Just waiting to see when this new album that Madonna's doing is going to come out. Since I know she's in the studio working on that with Stuart Price. Yeah, that's exciting. So it looks like we're going to get maybe a dance album again. It's been a while because Madam X was the last we got, which was very experimental and very bold and daring. Yes, I am still collecting BTS. I've slowed down on that though too. I mean, because a lot of the group members have went off into the military, but I have collected each member's solo project. How was my day? It's gone pretty well. Just relaxing here at home. Was playing my Nintendo Switch for a little while. Watched a little bit of YouTube. Just taking it easy. We got some snow. It wasn't a lot. We had ice and snow mix a couple of days ago. And then I think Thursday we're going to get like 2 inches. This coming Thursday we're going to get 2 inches more of snow. So I'm just trying to stay warm. It would drop down to 12 degrees. So it was very cold. So I'm just trying to stay in the house and stay warm and cozy. I don't know if any of you guys have heard any news about Madonna besides what I'd been talking about, her being in the studio with Stewart. So, I mean, I've seen some stuff where they're talking about her having the holidays with her kids and seeing Rocco and her at an art museum where he had did some artwork and she was there with him, supporting him. He's grown into a fine young man. And then Lourdes, of course, I think she did some music, but I didn't really research into what Lola's been up to. So yeah, all of her kids are growing up. Her eldest, of course, and then her two youngest kids grow quick. I recommend you're recommending a new group. Okay, I will go back and check these comments again and see what what the recommendations are on there. Yeah, I have to lean forward to read on my phone now, yes. I started wearing them a few years back when I was on the channel. I'd have to put them on to read, and my vision's getting a little bit worse when it comes to reading. So I need the reading glasses. I can see everything else fine. It's just really small print on phones, on menus, anything really small. I need my glasses for. So it's finally got to me that I have to have the reading glasses, but I can take them off and see everything just fine. But if I'm looking at this screen right now, it's slightly blurry. So, because I have a small phone. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought they were nice, so I picked these up. I had a pale pink colored one, and I do have some with the black rims on them as well. I'm trying to think of things to say. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little awkward tonight. I didn't get a chance to go to the celebration tour. She did make plans to come to Tulsa, and then you know what happened to her. That was that took me back when I heard they had found her unresponsive in her home. I don't know if she was in her home or in an apartment, but I'm glad there was someone there to get her to the hospital, because Madonna's a hard as nails lady who likes to not give herself a break. So I guess she had to learn to love herself a little bit more and take care of herself. Katy Perry was in Tokyo, and was it something to do with Madonna being there at the time? Oh yeah, she sang that on the celebration tour, Bad Girl, and I missed that tour. I wasn't able to go because of she took the tour off from Tulsa, and I didn't have the money to travel further away, and the prices were a little bit more steeper this time, or this last time. So, but she went to Brazil. I bet that was exciting for everyone there. I know they've been wanting her to come there since, I don't know if the last time she was there was the MDNA tour. I guess she didn't go during Rebel Heart. I can't quite remember, so. She's still in Japan. Okay, if I read that right. So, yeah, I haven't heard much out of Katy Perry. I don't know. I haven't checked on you. I haven't got anything like on my YouTube channel or anything. I've listened to a few Billie Eilish tracks and really enjoy some of her music. No idea, someone says. Yeah, I've been listening to just different things, especially through watching BTS fan-made videos. uh, I've made a couple of myself too, like I did for Madonna, for the Madonna channel when I did some of those fan videos, you know. FMVs, those are fun. So you get to hear different songs. So I got to hear a few weekend songs that I like. Uh, there's been some other artists. I've heard a lot of some new country artists that surprised me because I hadn't listened to country since, you know, it's been a long time. I rarely listen to it because it's not one of my most favorite genres, but I will listen to it once in a while. So a lot of stuff sounds like rock and roll now, like hard rock. It's like a lot's changed in the country music. Ah, on Spotify. I'll have to check that out. I used to have a Spotify up on my phone a few years back, but every time I get a new phone, some of the stuff I don't like sync everything to my phone, so I have to like get certain apps back, and that's one of the ones I don't have anymore. I did have Apple Music for a while, free trial, but no, I don't have that no more. So nothing streaming. I still put CDs on my laptop and then over to my phone, but I have it, you know, it gives you a hard time trying to transfer your music, but I still do it. I don't know. I think eventually they're going to probably phase that stuff out, or you can't put, you know, buy a CD and put it on your phone anymore. It's like sometimes I just go straight to Apple Music and buy the album that way. I'm surprised the CDs are still being made, especially with K-pop. You know, you get a lot of stuff in that. You get your photo cards, your photo books, you know, and they come out with many different versions most of the time. But back to like BTS, yeah, I've collected each member's solo projects, and they've done incredible. I'm still hoping one day that there'll maybe be a Madonna BTS collab in the future. But it'd be nice to have a full straight album of Madonna alone. You love K-pop. It's K-pop. Oh man, that's so amazing. I mean, they have like the modern sound. There's a lot. They do different sounds, like in their like different genres and different eras of music, which I really enjoy because it's nostalgic when they do stuff that sounds like 80s, 90s. Yeah, I read that, a lot of different editions. Yeah, there's so many different photo book versions in K-pop. And most of the time I'll do like research before I buy it to see what my favorite photo album in the photo books are. I picked up Jen's new album, Happy, and I got 2 versions of it, which I was going to do. I think I'm still going to do a video for it where I do a look through on my J-Hope verse, I think, is I changed it. I used to call it J-Hope Universe. Now it's J-Hope verse, I think, on YouTube. So I'm eventually going to upload that Jen album over there. So yeah, 2 of the members are out of the military, so I'm happy about that. Jen was first, then J-Hope, and then I think next ought to be Yoongi. And then I'm trying to remember, the other ones all enlisted together. I think it was Yoongi, then I don't know if RM went at the same time as the other guys. I think so. What's your other channel name? It's called J-Hope Verse, and there ain't no hyphen in between the J and the Hope. It's just J-Hope all together, and then separately Verse. So that's what it's titled. So you can go over there and you can see all the videos I've been uploading since 2020. I got so many videos over there. Yeah, it's majority of the time it's all BTS related, but I do have a few other groups sprinkled in there here and there. Like, I think I made some videos on TXT, only one of, excuse me, only one of, and One Us. I think I did one on Monster X a while back on there too, but I don't know if it's on there anymore. But you know, I have so many different videos on there, but majority of it is dedicated to BTS and J-Hope. So, yeah. I will do that video sometime soon, so I just gotta make myself. Yes, I am still married to Justin, and I'm still friends with Rhiannon. She'd sent me some Christmas presents this year. It was a Madonna shirt. It has a little cassette tape with the ribbon coming out of it. And it says, sometimes I need to be alone and listen to Madonna. So I got that, and she got me a little BTS shirt with little caricatures of their little heads all over the shirt. Yeah, so she sent that, and then like a restaurant gift card. So, yeah, we're still buddies. We're still friends. And, yeah, we still send each other Christmas stuff. Christmas and birthday, yeah. I had a few of my Madonna things with me that I hadn't. This one, I can't remember if Grant sent this one to me or who sent this one, but I still have the Confessions cassette tape, still sealed. I remember when I got this and did like an unboxing. I can't remember where this comes from. And the print is so tiny on it now, I'd have to have a magnifying glass to even read where it's from. I was thinking it come from somewhere in Asia, but yeah, I'm not sure. I have that, and then my friend David, which I hadn't talked to him in a really long time. He was from California. He sent me so many cool things. I think he sent me this, if I can remember correctly, the Scented with Patchouli cassette tape of Like a Prayer. And I think he sent me the vinyl that was also had the patchouli. But yeah, I have some of the cassette tapes here, some of my bootlegs. Like Confessions here. And I was thinking this was supposed to be the live concert, if I can remember correctly. I remember buying these, yeah. That one and the Sticky and Sweet tour. I think that was from that store that used to be in Chicago. I think he moved to California. The last I'd heard, I don't know what happened with that, but I think he went back that way. Who's That Girl? World Tour on CD. And I remember, oh, one of my viewers sent me this one. Stuff's gonna fall off my lap. So I'm gonna have to pick that up. The Blonde Ambition concert. Trying to see where it says Dallas, Texas. I think they broadcasted that on the radio at the time when she was in Dallas. Let's see what else. The Reinvention Tour. Confessions Tour. I hadn't listened to these in a long time. Another Sticky and Sweet tour. So yeah, I got some of those here and some other live stuff. I think this is another Blonde Ambition live. Let's see what else I had. Celebration Megamix. Girly Show World Tour on CD. I think someone sent this one to me. Some more like remixes. I think these were mashups with other artists. I found these really interesting, the mashups. Which one was this one? Give Me All Your Lovin' from MDNA. Girl Gone Wild. And another like mashup CD. So yeah, that's some of my stuff I had found in some of my boxes. So I was just going through all my stuff and trying to find all the things I had. And I got some more CDs over here. I think it's like my imported remix CDs and stuff like that. As far as collecting goes, have you guys found any interesting collectibles over the last few years? Since Madam X? I mean, gosh. I remember talking in some videos discussing like her albums and what people would think of Rebel Heart so many years on and Madam X. So I guess I have questions concerning the last two albums Madonna did, full-length albums. Which one is your most favorite? Rebel Heart, Madam X, and maybe reasons why. I think that'd be a fun discussion. Rebel Heart, all the way. Yes, I have to say that that era is still very, very, I'm very fond of it. I still love it. It's been a long time since I've seen it. And the song from Madam X called Crazy, that one's so good. Oh yeah, she sang with another artist on that. I remember well, no, I'm thinking of Crave, I think. If that was Crave, if it's called Crave. Crazy is another good one that is on that album, on Madam X. But I'm thinking about that the video she did with that other young artist that I really liked. I know she did some kind of remix video recently too. I honestly did like Madam X. Did or don't like. I hope I'm sorry guys. My reading glasses are betraying my eyes here. Yeah, there's tracks that were hit and miss on Madam X, but I mean she was being experimental. I mean that's being bold and brave and brazen to do stuff that's not very popular. Don't. Okay, thank you for clarifying that with me. um, there was just like a few tracks. I mean, there was one that was very reminiscent of like her 90s era around erotica. And you guys know the song I'm talking about. I forgot the name of the track because it's been a long time since I listened to Madam X. I know she performed it on the Madam X tour. But you'll know what I'm talking about. It was very erotic-ish. Yes, you know it. I don't search, I find. I love that song so much. I hadn't listened to that album in forever. I remember Medellin. I loved Medellin. Crave. Crazy, like, that's another good one. And I know there's a few other ones I liked on there as well. Just trying to remember all the tracks. But yeah, she had a lot of good ones on there. But like I said, it was very experimental and it didn't flow well together. It was just kind of all mixed up, different genres altogether. I like some of the stuff she did with the Brazilian artist. And of course, you know, with the Medellin, with Maluma from, I think it was Colombia he was from, I think. I think he was in a movie a few years ago, too. So, yeah, there were some good tracks, but Rebel Heart still, I think, is a major standout, and I think it will stand a test of time because she was being retrospective on that Rebel Heart album, you know, looking back at her life, and it was like her closing a door on an era of her life. And some people thought it was maybe like a goodbye, you know. What she hasn't done, I mean, she did go on tour for the Greatest Hits collection that was put out on Rhino, and I didn't think it was called Celebration. You guys can correct me on that because, you know, I've just been kind of... But it was I got the digipack, and I'd like to find what I did with it. I may have it in this cabinet, but I'm not sure. Oh, no, I don't think I have it in here. Because, you know, I moved and came back, and I thought I was going to stick it in here, but I don't see it. Hopefully I'll find it again. Because my stuff is just all over the place, so... I think that... Sorry, guys, I'm trying to read it. Oh, the reggaeton sound with Maluma, with the Medellin. I think she had a few tracks that sounded a little bit like that. I know that was like a popular sound in 2019. I don't know how about it now. There's so much music out there, and all the you know, everything's digital now. It's so much. I mean, it's kind of like with the K-pop. They do like so many different styles. You thought she did it to be relevant, to stay relevant with everyone, the younger generations and everything. Yeah, I think she always had looked to try to stay ahead and throughout her career. She was always known to do that, even back in the day, trying to keep up and stay popular. I'm surprised that she's kind of like stayed away for as long as she has, besides the tour she did to, for the greatest hits stuff. So other than that, she hasn't released a new album since 2019. I think it was 2019 when that came out. Not 2018, but 2019 from Adam X. Hi. Hi, Steve. I think I read someone talk about Shakira. I remember when that one song of Shakira's came out that I really, there's a couple of songs I like by her a lot. The one that was way back about Whenever, Wherever, that one I really like by Shakira, and Hips Don't Lie. Those are a couple of my favorites Shakira songs. I haven't really dived into her full-length albums, but as a casual listener of Shakira, those are two songs that I like a lot. I think there was a song on that album, Whenever, Wherever, that I really, really, really liked, but I do not know the name of the song. I think it may be a song that she did release as well, but I don't know the title of the song. I wish I had a bigger screen that I could see your comments better. Oh, okay. Celebration tour merch. I think a friend of mine had sent me buttons from the Celebration tour. I had a little pack of mini buttons. I got that sent to me from a friend who went in California. I don't know if she went to California or to Seattle destination, but she sent me some stuff back. I didn't ask for nothing. She was just kindly sent it my way and got me something. Because I told her, you don't have to get me anything, but no, I didn't. I saw that there was a lot of cool Celebration merch at the time from all her eras, It was really cool. And I know that she had released some vinyls too recently, I think, celebrating anniversaries of albums. But I think everyone, I don't know, I can't answer for everyone, but I think some of us, and myself included, had been looking for her to release demos officially. And she toyed with the idea, saying, yeah, I may do something like that. I don't know if she's waiting for like years from now to do something. And I thought I also heard that she's still working on her autobiography film. I don't know if that's still a thing or still going or what, but I thought I heard something about that still in the works, is still being done. But I'm not 100% sure. And let's see, I really wanted to do Rescue Me on the Celebration tour. Oh my gosh, that song is underrated. Rescue Me is so underrated. Thinking about that song makes me think of when I picked up the maxi single for Rescue Me and loving all those remixes, including the original version. I just thought that was such a cool track. And it kind of goes along with the vibe of Justify My Love. It's, kind of has the same vibe. That early 1990s when she came out with the Immaculate Collection, and they used that new sound quality, which they called Q sound, and it was very crystal clear. And the CDs were like the new, they weren't new at the time. They've been making CDs since the early 80s, but I guess they're just like the sound quality improved a lot. But the Japanese CDs are very superior to what's made here. Most fan requested. I imagine it is. I'd have to say so. But she hasn't gave in to anyone yet. Maybe one day. Maybe. Hold hope. Hold out hope. Maybe one day. I never thought she'd ever perform Bad Girl live, ever again. You know, just that one time on Saturday Night Live back in January of '93. I remember the 2 tracks. It was Fever, the album version, and Bad Girl. That was so cool that she did that. But performing it on I don't know, did she ever put that out on Blu-ray, that Celebration tour? I don't think so. I hadn't heard anything, and I haven't looked on her official page, so I don't really know. Or did it go streaming? Because I didn't check that either. So if so, I'd like to check it out. I'd be interested. I don't even think she put Madam X out on anything. I remember it was streamed. It streamed. I watched it on that, but not physical copy. It's been a long time since I seen that even. So I don't even know if it's still up. It could be. I think it was on Paramount. Someone always has to correct me on that because I can't get it right which streaming app that was on, even after all this time. And tour book for Celebration tour. I need to watch someone's videos. I'm sure somebody made a video of it, of the tour book. That way I can look through that on YouTube. I didn't have anyone send me a tour book. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I'm sure it could be. I'm sure I could buy it on eBay or on some other site or something like that. Oh, there was none. No tour book. That's what you were telling me. Whoa, no tour book. Strange. She'd always put one out for every tour. Of course, I heard controversies about her touring with Celebration as well. You know, about her always being late to the venue. I mean, she's not late to the venue. She's at the venue, but she's late to start. And that there was like people really mad about it, like they always are. I mean, if you don't know Madonna well, I guess you shouldn't go see her on tour. I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny, but I waited. I didn't complain. I didn't have to go to work the next day though either, but I would just know better and plan ahead and be like, plan ahead for that. You have like a long time to plan ahead for a concert most of the time. So, you know, take a day off or two when you go see Madonna in concert. As for other countries, I think it's different because they rely on public transportation and they have trouble getting home. So I can understand that, but in the States, yeah, I don't see the big deal on that. But I remember reading that at the time and I'm like, oh, yep, the usual. Oh, yeah, you don't mind that she's late, but you're talking about you don't like how it is like in the arenas. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I had to wait 2 hours during Rebel Heart at one of the locations. I don't know if it was Tulsa or if I think she was only like an hour and a half late, if I can remember correctly, in Chicago. But I was just happy to be there. I don't know how late she was for MDNA at all. That was my very first live experience. Hello. I was charging up a little light to make it a little bit brighter in here to connect to my phone, but I may pop out of the screen for a minute to see if I can get this connected to make it a little bit easier to see me. My original ring light went kaput on me a long time ago, so I got this little small ring light. So I was charging it up to use. I was trying to read your comments. I apologize, guys, that I cannot see very good. I know he's talking about your first Madonna concert. I really do need a bigger phone if I'm going to be filming and reading comments. It's been so long since I don't know how, gosh, what was it? 2 years ago, yes. It was 2 years ago that I did a video, a live video. So, yeah. I just have to apologize to you guys for not being able to see the comments very well. Because I know that's aggravating. Oh, the light. I gotta figure out how to turn it on. Oops. I was trying to click to read your comment. They've changed up everything here on YouTube as well. It's different than it was a few years ago. How you do live stuff on here. Oh, where is how do I turn this thing on? I know it. Woo, there it is. Ugh, it blinded me. Oh, no, I don't want blue. I got rainbows. Ooh, it's pretty. Probably can't see it very good. It makes everything look worse in here. Ugh. It's probably better this direction, yeah. That's bright. Rainbow again. Ooh. Swirly lights. It lights me up. But yeah, I like that one. Trying to find the right lighting. Yeah, that's warmer. Ugh. Oh, How do I get this attached? Is that gonna block anything? It's not wanting to stay on here. Yeah, I'm blocking the camera. There, that's better. All right, better lighting, yay. Wow. Yeah, I had to charge this light, so I wasn't prepared. So yeah, finally got it where, yeah, a lot more light makes a difference. Oh yes, Eric, hi. It has been a long time, buddy. Long time, 2 years. I still like that stuff you sent me too, the last stuff you sent me, Eric. I need to find my stuff because they've been packed in boxes because we had moved for a short period of time. It did not work out. We came back and now I have to try to locate all my things. I have some of the stuff, so and I enjoyed listening to that. It was like in a DVD box. It had all her stuff on it, Eric. I really, really enjoyed that. I remember you sent me some cool things, so that was like awesome. I don't want to listen to that again. So hopefully I can locate it and be able to like put it on my phone or something. Because now I don't have a car that has a CD player anymore. It's been updated to another one that, you know, everything's through your phone. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry to hear that, Eric. How are you doing? Have you recovered? Are you in remission? I really hope so. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible news. Doing good. Yes, okay. Yeah, no one wants to hear something like that, but in remission, that is great. Great news. So happy to hear that. I'm so out of practice, everyone, from making videos, so I'm a little awkward. Oh, under Warner Brothers. I think she should. Because I think it was Live Nation she was with before, and they did a horrible job promoting anything she did. But I don't know if Warner Brothers is doing much better job. Well, she hasn't released anything since the Greatest Hits collection, the Digipack. So she hasn't released a full album yet, so we don't know what Warner Brothers will do in promotion-wise. But everyone, I've said this a million times in here, but I'm looking forward to this album she's working on with Stuart Price. Well, MDNA released through Live Nation, right? Yes, I think it did. I think MDNA was through Live Nation, yes, because I can't remember when she cut off her deal with Warner Brothers. I think was it around the MDNA album. That's what I was trying to remember. Because I know she'd released some kind of greatest hits with Warner Brothers. I thought it was called Celebration. So, yeah, I thought that was like the last thing she did with them. Yeah. 2009, yes. So, only 3 albums under Live Nation. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Because I was trying to remember what her last album with Warner Brothers was. So, that would have to been like Hard Candy. That would have been her last one. And then MDNA with Live Nation, yeah. So she didn't stick with Live Nation too long either. I mean, I don't think they did a very good job with promoting anything. Rebel Heart, she put out videos, but there was no like really heavy promotion type stuff. But yeah, I was asking people earlier about. I remember making videos in the past here on Madonna Paradise, and I was talking about Rebel Heart at the time it released. That's when I first created the channel, was around Rebel Heart. I just all of a sudden thought, I'll just make a channel, and capture this unboxing. I was excited about the album, and I remember talking at the time and people having differing opinions, which we all do, which is fine. It's fine to not, all agree on everything, but talking about the album, which is your favorite album, Rebel Heart or Madam X, and your reasoning why you prefer one over the other, or if you like both. My favorite eras were Erotica and Rebel Heart. Yes, those are fantastic eras. I'd have to say probably the favorite eras for me were like a Prayer, and then her touring part of it was Blonde Ambition, Erotica, and I'd say Rebel Heart. Those are all standout eras. Now, all the eras are good as well. I'm not saying I don't like any of the other eras. I do, but the standouts for me were those eras there. Because she had good work throughout her entire catalog of work. So I enjoyed all, but yeah, standouts are those, I'd say, for me. I Love Rain of Erotica. Oh, yeah. I remember first listening to that back in, yeah, that track really struck me. Rain, I'd listen to it over and over and over. Loved the sound, loved the way it sounded, I thought it was unique and romantic, of course. So I really enjoyed it. And the music video was very, very beautiful. How they filmed it in black and white and then colored it. It's still a very stunning music video today. I was thinking about that. Like, she remade Frozen, I think, and had someone sing with her on it. I think I checked that out once. And then she did a song that was released with The Weeknd. I like that song, but I can't remember the name of it. I watched it at the time. And I thought, yeah, that was a good track she was on. Hi. Hi, Rick. Oh, I'll remember. Yeah, that was from With Honors, the movie. From her director friend, Alec Kashishian, yeah. I remember With Honors and that song I'll remember. It also, she had that look, the Rain look, because I think it's around the same time she did, well, no, it wasn't. Rain was in like 93, and I'll remember was 94, but she still had like the short, dark hair. So that makes me think of the Rain era. Thoughts on Rebel Heart? Yeah, Rebel Heart still stands up for as an album to me, is one of my currently still my favorite of modern current time Madonna is Rebel Heart, because of the nostalgia attached to it, because we always know that Madonna pushes forward and doesn't look back. She don't like to look back, but with that album she was looking back, and that was a unique mood to catch Madonna in because you know she don't like to do that. So the song Rebel Heart, oh my gosh, when she performed that live, that one touched me. But that whole album, still amazing. And, you know, some of it sounded like her 90s stuff, more modern, you know, like with the song SEX, and another one, Best Night. A comment came up, but I missed it, so I do apologize. I do not know how to pull the comments back up because they've changed everything on here. What do you expect from the new album and Stuart Price? I'm thinking, you know, they did dance before. I'm wondering if it's a return to dance. I don't know if it'd be like the disco dance, like she did with Confessions, but a return to that genre. I'm wondering. Or if they're going to do something completely off the wall that we wouldn't expect. So that's what I'm hoping for, but who knows? I'm kind of like, I'm ready to be surprised by what she does, whether if it's going to be something daring and different, or if it's going to be some kind of return to form. Oh yeah, no guest appearances. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too, Eric. You think you'll, and the comment says you think it'd be dance. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Return to form, return to the dance, what, you know, she started out with her first album. So return to that made her popular to begin with. Yeah, so I guess we'll find out. So what is everyone else's thoughts on Rebel Heart, or favorite tracks? Do you have any favorite tracks? Do you have any memories attached to Rebel Heart? And anyone's thoughts on Madame X now, what they think of it? Also, Rebel Heart showcased her vulnerable side. Yes, it sure did. There was a lot of vulnerability in that, with Joan of Arc and Heartbreak City, Ghost Town. That one's not so vulnerable, but I'd say Heartbreak City. There was a couple other ones that was on there that I wish she would have performed one of those live. Never Let You Go. Queen. Oh yeah, some of those demos that never made it, like Queen. Wow, yeah, I really like that one a lot. I know there was a track on Rebel Heart that I really liked a lot, where she's singing about being on the razor's edge. Wash something. It's not Wash. Something like, you know, she said, I'm like balancing on the blade on this razor's edge. And will I fall? The track. Pray. I think about, there was Devil Pray, I think, on Rebel Heart. Wash something, wash. I know it's something about washing something. I haven't listened to anything in such a long time that my memory is horrible. So you have to forgive me. I mean, I know the songs, but then I can't remember the tracks. I mean, you think I would remember, but I've been through so much. I've been under so much stress. Holy Water. Oh, yeah. Very reminiscent, erotic era. You know, like SEX, Holy Water. Best Night, very erotica-esque era. I thought that one song that she did on tour was really cute too, that a lot of people didn't like. It was talking about a car. Do you think like Virgin album is... I couldn't read the last part. Something about the Like a Virgin album. I know it's irritating. Body Shop. Yes. I thought that song was so cute. But there's a lot of people who didn't like Body Shop. And I'm glad she performed it on tour because I thought it was cute. And I liked her rendition of Like a Virgin on the Rebel Heart tour. She kind of was reminiscent to her look with her long hair and the way she had it done. It was a little bit different, but it kind of reminded me of like Virgin tour era when she was doing the Virgin, Like a Virgin song kind of. The way she was bopping along dancing was kind of like the old school 1985 Madonna, you know? So it looks like you got a little bit of everything, but yeah, that album's still amazing. I liked Vini Vidi Vici, but I didn't really care for the person she had collabing with her. I could have done without his rap on there because it was just like not anything to do with Madonna, but that's just my personal opinion. It was, you know, he's kind of injecting his life into it. And usually good rappers will, you know, when they're rapping with Madonna, they will talk about her. Diplo. Yeah, Diplo made that album. He's amazing. But the rapper that was on Vini Vidi Vici. Do you like the old MIA? Yeah, Kanye West. Nas. Yeah. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, I remember Kanye did the... What song was that one? With Mike Tyson. It was like one of the first songs she performed. Illuminati, I believe. Yeah, that track I thought was okay. It was good. I like it. It was a cool performance for the tour as well. I like that tour a lot. It's just horrible that I can't remember all the tracks. I think there was a song towards the end that I really liked too. That was South African Vibe. That I really liked. Graffiti Heart, I think it was called. I like that one on the second disc to the deluxe version of Rebel Heart. So many good tracks, though. I need to go back and listen to it. Chance the Rapper. Okay, yeah, I can't remember that he was the one that sang with Madonna on that Vini Vidi Vici. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Nas, him, or what. Because I know Kanye did Illuminati with Madonna. He was on Iconic. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was at the beginning of the tour of Rebel Heart. Iconic. Icon. 2 letters apart. Yeah, I remember some of the lyrics. Yeah, I've been wanting to listen to some Madonna music. It's been a while. Since I moved, all my music's like all over the place, and we updated phones like a year or 2 ago, and I lost all the stuff I had on my phone, so I'm gonna have to find everything and use my little CD player, connect it to my my little MacBook, and put my music back on so I can listen to it. Of course, I can always tune into YouTube. But yeah, when I'm in the car, I want to be able to listen to stuff, and so I don't subscribe to any of the streaming stuff. What have you been listening to? Not Madonna. I've been listening to K-pop since 2020. I have listened to other stuff besides K-pop, but majority K-pop, BTS, and like other groups in K-pop, because they were doing stuff that was very reminiscent of like the 80s and the 90s, and also modern times. Top 3 Madonna albums. That's a tough question, because she has a huge catalog of work. So it makes it very difficult to narrow it down to top 3. Too many good albums. Too many. Are your birds banging? Yeah, Julius is playing with his bell, so I apologize if it's noisy. And then my budgie is chirping, so I apologize. They're noisy. I didn't cover them up, so I apologize if they're hurting your ears. Top 3 albums. I'm gonna have to try to... From the 80s, Like a Prayer. From the 1990s, Erotica. So I can't really do early 2000s because she released some albums in the early 2000s that I did like. So that's gonna leave off a bunch in the early 2000s because she did some really good albums in those areas of the early 2000s on up to now. So now I have to cut all the way to, like, I'd have to say Rebel Heart. So, but I'm not saying any of those other albums are not good. Music album I like. Yes, I love that album. I love Paradise Not For Me. So that's why I put Paradise in the Madonna. A little fun fact, that's why I put Paradise and Madonna Paradise on my channel, because I loved Paradise Not For Me from music. So a little trivia I don't think anyone ever knew about. A little fun fact, I guess, for the channel. And apologies if I keep missing people's questions. I know it's irritating for your behalf to have... I'm struggling catching up with messages. If you don't have a problem re-asking, I will try to, catch them and read them as fast as I can before they disappear. It'd just be great if the comments would come up and stay instead of come up and disappear. But that's what they do. They pop up for a few minutes. No, sorry, Heather. Okay. Thanks, Eric. I just feel like I'm being agitating because I can't read the comments. Top 3 Madonna ballads. Ooh. Ooh. Tough. You guys are making it hard. Super hard. Live to Tell is one of the first, besides Crazy For You. Crazy For You is actually the first ballad she ever did, I think. Yes, it was. And then it was on Like a Virgin, she had a ballad. That was someone else's song. Love Don't Live Here Anymore, which was on Like a Prayer. That was like her second ballad, but okay, I'm not naming top favorites right now, but Live to Tell is a classic ballad. I see someone's comment. Yes, Take a Bow is another. That was like a huge hit for Madonna. So yeah, Take a Bow is an ultimate classic Madonna ballad. And then a lot of people would say Rain, because that is also a very, very romantic ballad. It has a little bit of upbeat sound to it. Promise to Try, Rain, I'll Remember. Yeah, that's your faves. So I'd have to say Live to Tell, because that's, that had such a an iconic video. Around the time she was shooting Shanghai Surprise. I like the Look of Love. Oh, that's a underrated song, Look of Love, from Who's That Girl soundtrack. Yes, that's an amazing song too. I'd have to say, I don't know, people don't call Bad Girl a ballad, but I love Bad Girl. This is a personal favorite. But she's done many beautiful ballads. I love so many on Rebel Heart. Heartbreak City. Oh, that's so good. I mean, so she has so many beautiful ballads out there. But as my picks, I'll say those right there. It's so difficult because there's so many good ones. So, yes, You'll See, which was a continuation of the story from Take a Bow. Right before she did Evita, or while she was making Evita. My favorite is Forbidden Love. No, which Forbidden Love? Because there's 2. One from Bedtime Stories, and I think another from another album, I thought. There was 2 Forbidden Loves anyway. Bedtime Stories. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Bedtime, LOL. Yeah. I liked her experimental tracks on Bedtime Story. Sanctuary. Oh, that track was cool. And the song Bedtime Story. And I think she had Bjork and Nellie Hooper wrote that one because she was inspired by Bjork's sound. So, and it was cool. That was such a cool one. That one and Sanctuary. I really love those tracks a lot. And then when she did like Ray of Light, there's good songs on that, but she had a ballad kind of on that too, Little Star, but that's for her daughter. I like that one a lot. Substitute for Love. That was such a cool song. I think that was the opening for Ray of Light. That's another iconic album I really love is Ray of Light. Can't forget Ray of Light. That's another era from the 90s that I love so much is Ray of Light. So experimental. It was so unique, so cool. Power of Goodbye, yes. How could I forget Power of Goodbye? That music video is amazing. The song is, oh, as I said, there's so many good tracks, so many wonderful songs she's done. Drown World, yes, that was a good one. Drown World and Substitute for Love, yep. The tour, Drown World Tour, I never got to see her on that one. That would have been cool. Madonna's unreleased songs, ooh, there's so many. There were some like from the 80s that I liked. Like I thought there was one called Angels with Dirty Wings or Angels with something. Something from the Like a Prayer era or True Blue era. Every Time You Break My Heart, which she gave to Nick Kamen. Angels with Dirty Faces. Yeah, not Dirty Wings. I knew it was something like that. That was an interesting like demo. Queen, which was an outtake from Rebel Heart. Yeah, there were so many like demos from Rebel Heart that was amazing too. Love Won't Wait. Yeah, that's another one. There are so many like unreleased tracks that she's done that are amazing. And that's why I said I think a lot of us, I can't answer for everyone, but I know I'm looking for like her to put out like these unreleased songs officially. You know, she should do that. She really, really, really should put all of them out. Like maybe she's waiting because I notice when artists, I don't want to think about it, are no longer with us, they put out all their like stuff that they have. What is the best 5 unreleased? Oh, 5 best. It's hard to remember all of them. I have a hard time remembering every single ones of the unreleased, but the ones I can remember. Oh gosh. For some reason I always like the Every Time You Break My Heart, the Nick Kamen song, but Madonna's version of it. Yes, This Used to Be My Playground is another great ballad and music video from A League of Their Own. I can never forget that. It's a beautiful music video. I like that too. But Every Time You Break My Heart is one that I can remember that I like. Like a Flower, that's from their Ray of Light demos. Yeah, I see that someone commented Like a Flower. There's a lot of them. Liquid Love, yeah. There's so many that I can't remember all. It's hard for me. I'd have to like pull up a list of her unreleased tracks to go through them. So I can't remember. There's gonna be some that I ain't gonna be able to say I like. Oh yeah, Be Careful. Cuidado con mi corazón with Ricky Martin. That was on his album, I think. Yeah, the one with Livin' La Vida Loca. But I guess that was from her Ray of Light demos, I believe. Be Careful, I think. I like the demo version of Miles Away. I also like the album version. I think there was a demo version I'd heard anyways, that I heard on YouTube some time ago. I thought it was a demo, but could have been the actual release. But I'll have to come back to you another time to answer all the unreleased favorites, because I really need to go through the list and narrow down my top 5. So hold on for that until I can remember all of them, and so I can see them and be able to really give you what my favorite 5 unreleased tracks are. Because I don't want to kind of just try to remember remember certain ones, and that'd be something like, oh darn, no, I like that one. I guess I have questions for you guys. What's your favorite Madonna tour? I wouldn't say just one favorite Madonna tour. What's your top 3? Can't Stop is a good song. Yeah, that's also from Who's That Girl soundtrack. Upbeat. Sticky and Sweet. Yes, that was an awesome tour. Who's That Girl tour. Confessions and Celebration and MDNA. Those are all great tours everyone's mentioning there. Confessions. Oh, that was a brilliant era too. It was very classy. Rebel Heart. Awesome. All these tours are awesome, everyone. You're listening. You know, she was like one of the best showgirls of our time. So, yeah. But not the DVD edit. Oh, yeah, of the Rebel Heart, yeah. I got a lot of the bootlegs. I don't even know where my bootleg DVDs are. Because I used to have that cabinet I stood over here. I had all those in there. I had my all the different Rebel Heart bootlegs. I love the bootlegs because some people got some really good shots. It's just, you know, the sound may not be perfect like it was like on the physical releases, the official releases. But I wish I could find that. I had a hard time deciding when it comes to official releases whether Showtime was better than the one she edited and put out. But we did get like a prayer performance on the one she put out. I think you need to redo an unboxing, Heather. You must. Love the acoustic section. Yes. Yeah, with Rebel Heart. Oh, I love that. I love that song so much. And of course, she performed some other songs, like some of the stuff. I think she's Who's That Girl when I saw her as an acoustic. Blonde Ambition. Yes, that was the iconic era. The Like a Prayer, Blonde Ambition era. Love Spent is good. I have to agree, yes it is. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. See if I can remember all the Madonna tours here. Starting off with the first. Da, 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 da. I should know these things. Virgin tour. And the second tour was Who's That Girl? Third, Blonde Ambition. Fourth, Girly Show tour. Fifth, Drowned World. Sixth, Reinvention tour. Reinvention tour. Sticky and Sweet tour. MDNA. Rebel Heart. Madam X and Celebration. So hopefully I got them all. I have to test my own knowledge to see if I can remember everything just by the top of my head. So yeah, she's been on quite a few tours. There's some stuff that I liked on the Drowned World tour. I liked like the that one where she's where they're wearing those weird masks. I should know the song, but I can't think of it. It was like from the music era. Impressive Instant. It may have been that song. Candy Perfume Girl. Yeah, that was a cool one. The music album, I like. There's so many cool songs on that one too. Like I said, Paradise Not For Me is one of my favorites. Besides, I like I think it was called Impressive Instant or something like that. I like that one. And of course, Don't Tell Me. That's one of my favorite ones too. But she had a lot of good ones. A lot of good tracks on that. Because she had one at the end of that I liked as well. Amazing. Yeah, that's another good one. There are so many good eras, just thinking about all of it. Just tend to forget over time. I mean, so much has gone on. My brain's been chaotic the last few years, so a lot of different things going on and stress, and so I've become sort of like forgetful. That's bad. When I was making my videos, I was so trained in thought, and well, I had so much Madonna knowledge in my head from over the years of just like being so into Madonna that I just like, I have to put this out, get it out into, since there's YouTube, there's people who would like this. So how is your new house? Well, I'm back in my original house. So we had moved, it didn't work out to where we moved to. So now we're back to where I'm originally have been, well, the whole time that I've been doing this Madonna channel and the J-Hope channel. So it didn't pan out where we were at. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, I apologize for my scatterbrain, and I'm just a little awkward. It's been so long, guys, since I've been on here, so I'm super awkward. But yeah, thinking back when I was doing the channel, I mean, I had so much Madonna knowledge all stored up. I mean, I didn't get everything right, and I didn't say a lot. I did not, just going off the top of my head, I didn't like script. Majority of the time I didn't script things, and things sound better when you script it and make a video, because you know, you're more cohesive that way. I mean, everything flows better. And I didn't always get my facts out there correctly. You are a pro. Thanks, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. I got called out a lot for my mistakes. But that happens. I'm human, and now that I'm older than what I was before, I'm really forgetful. So I knew I was get my memory jogged here tonight by talking to everybody. I've took a Madonna break for a while. That didn't mean I didn't like her. My husband just kind of, I mean, he went overboard on some stuff, and I'm getting into TMI right now, but it just kind of I got burned out. I burned my own self out. He kind of burned me out. Everything that I was doing kind of burned myself out. I was like running groups, fan groups, and my channel just kind of kept growing, and a lot of people talking to me, and this is kind of weird and surreal. People would reach out to me, and I didn't know who they are. They would call me on Messenger, just call me up randomly, and it was just weird. It was strange. I wasn't used to it. I had a lot of people talking to me, and they'd be all talking to me at the same time. So I had a lot of stress that was going on. What do you think of Madonna's next album will sound like? I hope Madonna's new album will... I'm sorry, that disappeared before I could read it. But I'd said earlier in the stream that those who may have missed it, I'm thinking since she's working with Stuart Price, I'm hoping maybe it's a return to the form of dance where she began her career. You know, I'm hoping maybe it'd be back to that return to form. Just joined. Okay, thank you for joining in. I'll go ahead and just say it again, because I figured, you know, some people probably come in and missed out on what I'm saying. But I'm think it'd be like dance, not unless they're going to really give us a surprise and be something we weren't expecting. So, but you know, who knows? Ray of Light was really groundbreaking for her, with her vocals and with the style of music she was going in, the electronica sound. I remember that all of us were thinking, this is the future of music. New album or DVD celebration. Yeah, that'd be great. She should do both, release the celebration. I think she should release Madam X, because it was filmed. I think she should do that. I mean, it was put out streaming, but I think she should release it. I know maybe she didn't do it because it wasn't so popular with the fans. So I don't know. Yeah, I think there should be a new album and a tour released. All-time dream producer should Madonna work with? Nile Rodgers is an amazing artist, and he's worked with a BTS member on a song that you guys should check out. Oh, it's amazing. So Nile, he can still put out the great tunes. So he's a legendary producer. Always loved Nile Rodgers. Stephen Bray was amazing as well. Patrick Leonard. Oh my gosh. But he did Frozen with Madonna, so we got that on Ray of Light. And then Stuart Price for the modern albums. I think he did music. I thought he did some stuff on music, or he came in on the Drowned World tour. Actually, I don't think no, that was Mirwais. I think Mirwais. Was it American Life? He was on that one. Oh, who was? I try to remember who did music album with Madonna. I don't think it was William Orbit. He may have, because William Orbit's another great guy that did Ray of Light with Madonna, but he did some remixes for on the Erotica song. There's so many iconic producers she's been with. I think Diplo did an amazing job with Rebel Heart. I like that, but that's modern. But as for classic producers, Stephen Bray did some great stuff. I don't think she'll ever work with him again. Be Real from Cypress and Jonathan Davis from Korn is mine. I caught a conversation on there. William Orbit was pretty amazing. Stewart did that, Confessions album. That was a brilliant one. Mirwais did the American Life. That one was like an experimental album. American Life and Madam X or her experimentations, but so was Ray of Light, I think. But it was a huge success. Ray of Light was massive for Madonna. So that was a great turning point. So that's one of my favorite albums as well as Ray of Light. I liked a lot of stuff from the early 2000s. I guess I should ask everyone their personal opinion on which era do you think is the best Madonna era, or your top, I don't know how to say, top 3 to 4 favorite Madonna eras. Like a Prayer, Eric, yes. Classic from the 80s, like the end of the 80s. Right on the tail end, starting a new decade with the 90s. I can still remember when it was turning 1990. It doesn't seem that far ago, but yet it is. It's like surreal. Oh no, my husband's texting me. I don't know if 90s Blonde Ambition era. I'm sorry if I disappeared for a moment, guys. I was checking a text, so I don't know if it made me disappear from the stream, but my husband will probably be calling me. So I'll probably have to end this live stream, but it's just a surprise pop-up hi to everybody. Just thought I'd check in with everybody, see how everyone's doing, and kind of discuss the, Madonna in the studio again. Finally. I remember everyone asking me during Madam X, though, how long do you think it'd take for her to make a new album? I thought something like 4 years. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, and it's like 6 years. She's never waited this long to do like an album. So, but yeah, she went on that tour. So that kind of was something. But yeah, I guess I'll have to cut it off, guys. I need to do once a week live stream. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. It's something I can think on and I will think about. But if I don't, I may record some pre-recorded videos and pop them up on there. But I may, you know, I'll keep this option open for live streams. So, you know, because I do like the engagement with you guys, be able to talk. It's been a long time. So it's like catching up with old friends. Got to do that every once in a while. Does Madonna have a record company for new music? I don't know if she signed with Warner Brothers again or not. That's what I thought I heard some time ago, that she'd re-signed with Warner Brothers, I think. So, yeah, Justin's texting. So, all right, guys, I will end the live stream here. I thank those of you who joined me for the live and getting a chance to catch up and just kind of chit chat and hang out for a little while. So that was fun. It was fun. I should say it was fun, not that was fun. So anyways, I had to correct myself. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have, wherever you are in the world, a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, a good night, wherever you are in the world today. And who knows, I may pop on here for another live stream. Just, I guess, keep your eyes tuned to the channel. Night. You're having night. Okay, you have a good night then. So, and merry belated Christmas and happy belated New Year. And hope this year goes great for everyone. So, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys. I will try to come back here again soon. And, you know, maybe I'll do like a pre-recorded video here soon. And, of course, I'll try to do this live again. All right, well, good night. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later. And if you want to, you know, keep in touch, I have a community tab here on my channel. You just go into my channel and go under community, and you can text me and get in touch with me there, because I'm not using any other social media at this time, just on my community tab here. We can all connect right here, and, you know, just send your questions, any comments, whatever. Just put them up on there. I will check them. All right, I'll see you guys later. Good night and good day. Bye.